Soul Tribe, help me understand the mindset, the mentality of other Soul Tribe star seeds. Help me understand why many of you, us, are tapped in, have advanced spiritual gifts, the abilities to channel positive messages, divine messages from the divine, from other realms of consciousness, through the Most High and our angels and ancestors. And yet, when it comes to using our discernment, when it comes to listening to our intuition, following our intuition, and tapping in to that same energy as it applies to our decision making, the choices that we are about to make, be they life altering or be they simply, minor choices that is going to create a domino effect in some kind of way. Help me understand that why in those moments many of you are incapable of choosing the option that is going to keep you in alignment with your higher self, on a path to your higher self, in alignment with the divine, your spirit team, your beloved ancestors, and your beloved angels. Why is it that many of you are failing and have failed to see beyond the veil, the illusions, the chaos, the division of these smiling liars, charming devils, these sinister groups and individuals, envious with hate and jealousy, those that present themselves to you by way of stalking and targeting you because they are attached to an opportunity or they are eyeing an opportunity that you might be receiving, or they might eye a person that you might come into union with, or they might have a close eye on your spiritual gifts and abilities, or themselves might have certain gifts, but they use it for negative, they use it for evil, they use it to hurt and harm and create heartbreak for others, misery for others, and they, as narcissistic sociopaths and psychopaths and being mentally unstable, take pleasure, receive pleasure, good feelings from creating such demise and misery in other people. Why is it then that you, as star seeds, some of you with platforms, some of you who represent the light, the divine spark for the world to see, or even those of you who don't have a public platform or lesser known but still Soul Tribe family, still loved and honored and respected for what you do in your local community? Why is it that in those moments where it matters the most, that same energy of being tapped in and receiving that guidance and instruction don't equate or translate over into you following your heart, being true to yourself, your true feelings, your true emotion, being processed in a righteous manner, and then articulated in a way where it's not going to hurt or harm you, your future self, or anyone else? Help me understand, Soul Tribe. Why is it that by now, in today's world, as intelligent as you all are, with all the facts, details, and information that's out here in these last days and times of all that is transpiring, insofar as the direction the world is going and how um, much truths are being revealed, as far as conspiracies not being conspiracies. Tell me, why is it that you all don't understand by now that you all are targets, being targeted, being scouted for these sinister groups, darker agencies, criminal networks, false friendship groups? Tell me, why is it that you all do not understand by now, or maybe you do, but that's why I want you to help me understand, that if you have a soul tribe or a divine person, because we are in the time of divine contracts coming together, by way of certain catalysts that are going to usher in these divine unions, right? How else do you all expect future star seeds to be born and created unless there are royal bloodlines coming together, resurfacing? How do you all expect that the men and women of renown that is prophesied to return, those same gods and goddesses, those deities that walked the burning sands and erected great structures and wonders of the world, who said they were going to return to this planet, that they gave trigonometry, geometry, um, sciences, medicines, and went back beyond the stars. And scientists and doctors still haven't figured out all of their secrets and mysteries and their ways of doing things, even to this day, even though they've made great strides. And they were supposed to be the primitive ones. Yet you have a group of primitive mortals or human beings trying to convince you and tell you that they figured everything out, that they know everything, and that their religious ideology is the truth and the way, when they can't even figure out these beings that walk the planet and been left but are going to return. How is it that you all are not understanding the day and time we're in, that these advanced beings referred to as aliens, extraterrestrials, angels, ancient overseers, are going to return through many of you who have the genetics, the DNA code, the blood for those who preceded you, you being the offspring of these powerful, advanced, great beings, irregardless of religious ideology. Throw that to the side for now. Help me understand why you all are not preparing your hearts and your minds to make the necessary adjustments, to align yourself, to be in alignment with divine planning. Why are you all believing and thinking you still have time to waste, for number one? Number two, you can have one foot in with the divine and one foot over there with the head fallen angel and all of their flunkies and minions and sellouts and flying monkeys. That you can be of the light on your platforms, funnel positive, loving, divine messages of truth and wisdom and balance. And yet, as soon as a smiling liar, charming devil, envious, hateful, jealous, narcissistic, psychopath, sociopath steps in front of you to beguile you and trick you, to pull you off your divine path, purpose, and mission, you just easily go along with it. Why is that? That's the main thing I need y'all to help me understand. Do you not have the wherewithal, the patience, and the understanding and the wisdom to recognize and identify that demon standing in front of you at that very second and say, no, thank you, no, turn around and walk away? I don't want to join your group, or something off about you. Yeah, you're attractive, but I'm not going to let whatever's in me be only superficially attracted to attractiveness for the sake of attractiveness. It got to be more to it, more to the story. Are you lacking in friendships? Is there something in you that just want to be a part of something bigger and greater than yourself? Because that's what divine planning is trying to align you with, if you have the patience and the willingness to tap into, follow your spirit team, follow your heart and your intuition. Maybe that's part of the problem. Many of you are not quite connected to your spiritual team. Maybe many of you, because you do have gifts and abilities, but you don't really understand that you truly have a spirit team that you should be checking with, communicating with on a daily basis, all day, every single day. You have a spiritual team that exists of angels, the most powerful, potent beings, gods, goddesses, ancestors, angelic hosts, etc. And yes, there is a hierarchy within the spirit realm, no different that there's a hierarchy in society, in government, in your own family. Many of you talk about having spirit teams, But do you realize that all spirit teams is a part of a hierarchy that answers to advanced beings, and that the higher you go up the ladder within this hierarchy, there are certain ones of us born on this planet that are directly connected to the higher advanced beings and archangels and deities and ancient overseers that will become the catalysts within this hierarchy for all of you and your spiritual teams. In other words, all your spiritual teams report to those hierarchy of higher advanced beings, and they receive the guidance and how to guide you and how to respond to you and how to answer you and how to maneuver you. So long as you are in tune with them, everything goes up the chain, up the ladder.